And a welcome in to Cedar Gymnasium, West Delaware High School. John Swisher, Jones Salo joining you for another night of volleyball. Tonight it's West Delaware volleyball. The Class 3A, third-ranked West Delaware Hawks taking on the Huskies of Oelwein, who come in with a 12 and 23 record. Class 3A, Region 6 first-rounder as the Hawks beginning their postseason trail here tonight. Jones Salo, these Hawks are determined. Of course, they want to follow up with this tradition of West Delaware volleyball. It all starts here tonight for their postseason run 2016.
Yeah, you know, you're right. We had that would be
your fan section has showed up. That's good.
Section, yeah. We had Shea Putz and all of us as assistant coaches in the past years. We always had a tradition going with where we would come into a very quiet gym right before the match and just go for the quiet before the storm all the time. You know, that was our theme. So it's always exciting to start tournaments, isn't it? It's just to see these teams and start from 0-0 and come in here and ready to play a good game.
Well, the Hawks have to do mentally here. You can't look over anybody in this postseason. On paper, you're favored against every team here until you would get to the state tournament.
Right.
Mentally, what's the approach?
Right. That's the mental approach, is to stay focused, make sure you keep your tempo, do your game, making sure that you recognize their best hitters and stuff like that, but making sure that you really play your own game.
Yes, indeed. As the Hawks at 40-4, set-wise, they're 89-18, taking on Oelwein, who's 12-23, Northeast Iowa Conference fourth-place team out of 7 squads, as they were 3-3 in the tournament last Saturday. Oelwein in their conference tournament 2-4, fifth of 7 teams. So the Hawks getting ready for their postseason here tonight as they take on the Oelwein Huskies. The winner gets the winner of the North Red Valley and Waukon match being played up in West Union, North Red Valley High School tonight. As other area games, we'll keep an eye on tonight. Area matches include Western Dubuque is down in Tiffin tonight, taking on Clear Creek Amanda in Class 4A play. Anamosa's over at Dyersville tonight, taking on the Benson Blazers, and Monticello is in Center Point Urbana. We'll try to get all those updates as much as we can throughout the night here. As the intros are being rattled off, the concession stand, the drinks are cold and liquidy, and Bev Hermson and the NHS are on the concession stand tonight. So hello to those ladies. I told them I'd send them a hello, and doing a fine job. One was a little shy about her math, didn't want to help proud, but no, NHS, great kids, and they're in there helping out tonight. We'll take a break. We're back after this. West Delaware volleyball postseason starts next right here from KMCH Sports.
Locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edge Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or at victoryonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a big clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey on this Wednesday night, and I think about tonight. This is not our usual start time for. We usually week off. It's an earlier than usual, and then we usually start up on a Thursday night for West Delaware volleyball. The schedule a little different this year, going down to Class 3A, and here we are as the Hawks come out in their normal lineup here, and they get ready to take on the Oelwein Huskies as the Hawks finishing up that conference tournament last Thursday night, 2-1, and a great match that you were able to take in from North Carolina. But Hawks coming in with a lot of confidence here, great record, great ranking, but they know that their goals are high, and they want to play their best to get to where they want to get to in this postseason.
Yeah, they've been hitting a lot of video. They've been looking at the huddle and really dissecting where their placement is on defense, where their cupping is on hits. They've been working really hard on the little things this week.
As the Hawks are on the floor, Oelwein joining them. Kim Panic and Mark Gutnick are the officials assigned by the Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union. Both of them from Cedar Rapids. As the Hawks will have Claire Dimmer, the sophomore, Macy Kleitz, the freshman, Caitlin Mangold, Liz Kolak, the seniors, Lauren Collier, the junior, Haley Lannis, the senior captain. As Jade Putz, the senior libero. 8 seniors, 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, 1 freshman, 15 on the roster for the Hawks for head coach Brett Mather in his 21st season at West Delaware, 23rd overall. Jenny Voss, Jade Putz, the assistants. Lee Anderson, the head coach for Oelwein. Jacqueline Smith and Nicole Neswald, his assistants. 9 seniors, 3 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 15 on their rosters were underway. Straight up 7 o'clock here tonight, and the first point goes out of bounds for the Hawks off of Oelwein there. As 1-0 West Delaware. Kleitz will serve back left corner. Goebel comes in as the Mangold will take a breather.
You know that they're gonna really focus on Haley and put a double block up on her. So changing the tempo is going to be big.
There's a little tapper over the net. Front set, a pound over and back over to Collier. Now pump back over. Front set in the middle. There's a toss over to Putz. She bumps it up front. Front set, left corner. Here's Linus for the hard kill. That's going to be a block, but came right down in the arms of the girl up front there. It's number 14, Michaela McGee, a senior. She's in the starting lineup with Drew Becker, Morgan Woodson, Madison Meyer, Amber Rosensteel, and Madison Jackson. Amanda Waring is a senior captain and the libero. Rosensteel's the other captain. This one goes flying out of bounds off the Hawks. Oelwein gets the point. It's 2-1 Hawks.
Yeah, I think Ashley Goebel thought that was her ball, but I think if she would have let Jade come up and take that, I think that would have been a better pass.
As Oelwein will serve it, getting ready to do the honors is Amanda Rohrig. Rohrig is a senior libero, wearing the yellow jersey, I should say, for Oelwein. Smack over there by Goebel. Up front, little
nice block.
in the net. Great block by Goebel. Now this one's going to hit the antenna off the right hand of a Husky, and it's 3-1. Hawks have the early lead here in set 1.
Goebel's really come around as a senior this year. She's doing a really nice job on that right side with this huge block for us.
Back set, left corner, little tapper in the middle of the floor. Jiving Eckert. Didn't get there in time. Hitting it under the net was Macy Kleitz. Hawks lead 3-2.
We don't have our little ball girls from the middle school tonight, so it's taking a little while to get the ball back to the server.
Yeah, just one ball here, like we saw last night in Delhi for Maquoketa Valley. Congrats to them winning that match over Albertette last night at Maquoketa Valley High School. This one's bumped around. Linus smacks it over. 3-2, 1-point lead. Front set. Here's a runner. Going to hit out of bounds on the far side. Kleitz lets it go. It's 4-2 Hawks. Maquoketa Valley making some history last night. Congratulations, Josh Holtz, as we talked about last night. Boy, he's in it for the right reasons.
He really
has the passion for volleyball with his daughter, a senior, but others on the way. There's a hit right down the line, right in front of Coach Mather, near side, 4-4, tied 4-3 now. Hawks up by 1. Maquoketa Valley winning 14 games, the most since 1998 when they won 22. So the program there in Delhi definitely on the rise. This one's bumped up towards the net. There's a swat down by Dimmer, but Oelwein keeps it alive. Little poke to the back road. Linus, front set, right to left. Vasky pokes it over and finds back row. There's the little popper we talk about with Kyra Vasky, the junior. Finds a way to just lofted over that defense and finds the empty court space for the 5-3 Hawk lead.
You know, she has such a talent of placing the ball wherever she wants or wherever they're not.
As back right corner, lining it over is Linus, and it falls down. Diving effort by the Husky, but cannot get to it in time. It's 6-3, 3-point lead.
Right now, Oelwein has one more rotation with Becker in the middle. She's their leading hitter, so they're going to need to focus on getting that ball to her.
And this is going to fall down and drop on Oelwein's side, 7-3 Hawks.
Right now, the Hawks are serving so aggressively. That ball's barely getting over that net. They're doing a nice job.
Right side, putting it over is Oelwein. Rosensteel at the net, and a lift violation, carry violation called there. 8-3 Hawks lead by 5.
Rosenthal's the second hitter, so you can see the setter knows who her hitters are and who she needs to go to for Oelwein.
One from a knee, popped over by the Huskies. Front set, left corner. Down the line, man, goal now. Linus pops it into play. Puts will bop it over. 8-3, front set. From the middle, getting over the net, but out of bounds. Good eagle eye there, the hand goal. Coach Anderson, I think he wants a timeout. 9-3 Hawks, and we will take it with them. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Will tap over right on the net in the front row. Number 5, Drew Becker, the sophomore. She's the leading kill artist on this team with 157. She also leads the team in blocks with 63. So she's the main go-to player, only a sophomore.
Yeah, she's also got 21 aces on the year, too. She's a good player.
As
22 aces.
9-4, Mike Morrison, fine AD of West Delaware High School up here in the beautiful loft with a great new carpet, thanks to him. And Tim Felderman, the principal of West Delaware High School, beautiful accommodations, the best crow's nest in the conference gymnasiums around the state, maybe, with the way they fancied it up now. As Vasky, another popper to the back row, snuck it in the back line, and the Hawks lead by 5, 10-5. 5-point lead. As back right corner, this is Peyton Lindauer, the sophomore, in the serve, and there is a serve out of bounds. Muscled it too hard out the back end. It's 10-6. Substitutions coming in here for Oelwein. Congratulations to all the Hawks that made on that conference selections. All conference teams out yesterday. Brett Mather, another Coach of the Year honor for him. Well deserved. Yes, indeedy. As here's Linus. Pops it over the net, block up front. Front set. Here's a hammer. Oh! White's got her hands off it after a Collier block. Vasky was there right behind Collier, but Collier poked it away with a fingertip and changed the direction of that ball.
That's what you would call a perfect cup that Vasky had right there. She's right underneath, ready to go.
10-7 is the lead here in favor of the Hawks. And there is a hit out of bounds. by Oelwein as the Hawks lead by 4 now, 11-7. First team selections for the Hawks: Henry Linus, Jade Foote, Macy Kleitch, as Claire Dimmer and Ashley Goebel receive second team honors. As I mentioned, selections went to Liz Pollock and Lauren Collier, and here is a ball that goes out of bounds off the Hawks, and the Huskies get a point, 11-8, the 3-point lead.
And it's nice to see that many girls getting the accolades that they deserve, for all their hard work, because hopefully people understand what these athletes put in for time.
Yes, indeed. The third-ranked team in Class 3A, 40-4 record, Wildcat Conference champs. There's a swat over the net again by Oelwein. This time it's Madison Meyer, a senior, and a timeout, Coach Mather. To settle the troops down here, 11-9, not playing their best right now. Got to pick it up. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Back inside Cedar Gymnasium, another point for the Hawks. For the Huskies, I should say. There is a swat to the back row. It falls in. Hawks could do it, and Oelwein trailing only by 1, 11-10 here. Oelwein playing well. Hawks just aren't at that step right now, and there's another one that finds up the back row.
Right now they're playing against Oelwein's best ace server. She just got 3 on him. She's got 43 aces for this year.
Puts up front. Front set to Linus for the kill. But right there is Oelwein. Front set. Little tapper in the middle. Puts. Little shiver over and got it down. Macy Kleitch. With the sideways up in the air shiver.
That was a good shiver.
Like for some dinner rolls.
That's not a doink. That's a shiver.
That's a breadbasket shiver for some fresh rolls and some fresh brown gravy. There you go. 12-11. Kleitch laces this one over. There's a kill that gets misdirected off a block up front by Collier. Puts could not get it off the misdirection, and we're tied at 12.
When they had when West Delaware had that 6-point run and he took that timeout, he must have lit a fire in them because they really clawed their way back into this game.
As the libero, senior Roig, serves this one out of bounds. Hawks get the point, up 13-12. Brett Mather in his 21st year at West Delaware, 711 victories, 145 losses, 23rd overall, 741 wins, 172 in the loss column. There is a short on into the net. It was out of bounds. Collier was right there for the intimidating block as well, 14-12, a 2-point advantage now.
Actually, I believe that was Claire Demmer.
She's
up front.
I meant Claire Demmer. I was looking right at her. As this one's poked. What I said?
I did the same thing. You said Claire, or you said Collier, but it was Claire.
Yes, it was. Goebel hits it over, now a tap to the back row. Kolak, shot down. That is Claire Dimmer. Make no mistake about it. No misidentity there. No identity theft on that one from me. Dimmer with the kill, 15-12.
Yeah, those perfect sets when she can really get that arm up there and really get to snap that wrist. That's just a beautiful play.
Right corner, here is Putz. Line driving it over. In the middle, now bumped around to Putz. Putz lost her right shoe.
She did.
Dimmer swats it over.
Trying to put it on.
Yeah, Dimmer swats it over, and now there is a 2-hit called on Oelwein.
I thought they called us in the net because he had his hand up, and I thought,
As Putz will serve, Hawks up by 4 now, 16-12. Back set. Here's a block off the hands of Linus on the near side. was hit over by Michaela McGee, the senior.
They got a 5-point run on that, so now what they need to do is make sure that they stay ahead, keep that cushion, and stay focused now.
16-13, short on into the net there by Oelwein. Hawks lead again by 4. 17-13. Student section making some noise now. Delaware. They were sitting for a long time early in this set. This one hit by Oelwein off the backside and out of bounds. 18-13, now a 5-point lead.
Haley's got a real good hop, skip, and a jump type of serve when she does that jump set serve. I think it really bothers people.
Now Putz up front to Kleich. Little tapper by Goebel over. Now Oelwein. Front set, the hit. Bumped up in the air by Putz. Front set in the middle, running tapper Linus. Front set left corner, hit over by Oelwein. Linus is there. Front set, Tavaski. Pops it over, off the block, wow. Out of bounds. Diving effort by Oelwein. The libero gets it to the middle of the floor. It's pushed over. Now the Hawks. Tavaski avoiding that line. Great footwork there, pushing it over. And now this one's hit to the back row and out of bounds by Oelwein. Hawks lead by 6, 19-13.
Who was that? Abby Ryan. That was an excellent play by Abby Ryan, going out of bounds, almost diving for the ball to get it to the libero.
Another timeout on the floor, 19-13. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
John and Joan back with you from Seedorf Gymnasium. There's a smackdown right on top of the net by Drew Becker, the sophomore. And the Hawks lead by 5 here, 19-14. This one's angled over now up front. Back set. Goebel short. She's short on it, but she's able to just get it over the net. It falls down.
That was nice.
As 20-14 is the score, 6-point lead.
Oelwein's out of timeouts for this set, so if they do start clawing their way back again, they're not going to be able to call another timeout in this set.
There's a line drive over, bumped around under the net and out of bounds by Oelwein. 21-14, 4 points away for the Hawks as this first set is 17 minutes old. 21-14. This one's bumped around left side. Angled over to Mangold. Little swat down there by Kleich. Got it. The left-handed semi-shiver. It wasn't the full effect that time.
I'm thinking she almost got the net, too, because it's still moving, but he didn't call it. And she turned around and made a face, so you could tell she did something.
Yeah, she got out of there quick. Mangold laces this over, 22-14. Hawks by 8, 3 points away. Push to the back row, Linus. Now front step, left corner. Vasky goes up for the popper, got it over the block. Off a fingernail of Becker. Pushed over now by Oelwein. In the middle is Linus. Swat down by Taylor. Blocked back over by Becker. Hit by Linus, out of bounds. Huskies get the point, 22-15.
Madison Meyer, another one of their seniors.
Mangold, front set, Linus laces it over, and it bounds down off of Becker's hands. The libero now, Warwick, will come in. Peyton Lindauer in for the Hawks. As Claire Dimmer will take a breather, as will Putz. Lindauer's in the serve. Linus in the back with her. Mangold's in the middle. It's Kleitch, Vasky, and Collier up front, left to right. And there is a short arm right in the middle of the net. Lindauer comes up short on the serve there, 23-16.
Kind of saw that coming when you looked at the toss. Did you see how low her toss was?
I did not.
You know, in volleyball, you can let that toss drop once if you're not happy with it, and that's something she should not be afraid of. But she's also pretty young, you know, and understanding that she can do that.
Sophomore, got her feet wet at the varsity level in softball this past summer. There is a dive and roll by Mangold, swat over by Linus after the hit by Collier. Now it's pinballed around and drops down on Oelwein side. The Hawks are a point away from going up 1-0. 24-16. And back right side. Here's Kolak. Up front, now front set. Hit to the back row in the corner right there. Neverman had to do some footwork to get out of the way of that one.
That's a pretty fancy move
to make that call. As 24-17.
This is their server again. We need to really move the feet on this one.
This one at the back row. Kolak up front, back set. Here's Collier. Hits it too long off the backside. And it's 24-18, a 6-point lead. Hawks still have game point here. Here in set number 1.
What Brett wants right now is just a finish.
And this one is hit out of bounds by the Hawks. Oelwein keeps the comeback train rolling here. The Hawks are trying to shove it off the tracks as they lead by 5, 24-19.
This is their huge run that they had with this young lady. She's a good server.
That
ball drops right at the end.
By the Hawks. Kleitch able to get her over. Bumped in the middle of the floor. Now a hit into the net. Hawks win. 25-19. The Hawks claim set number 1. They pick up their 90th set win of the season as they get the 25-19 victory in game 1 that takes 21 minutes. Hawks win 25-19. They go up 1-0 in the match. An update from Dyersville tonight as Beckman took down Anamosa in set number 1. The final there, Beckman 25, Anamosa 13. We will take a break, come back, get you ready for game 2 here. Hawks playoff volleyball from KMCH Sports.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
John and Joan back with you. We're underway in set number 2 as the Huskies find the first point of set number 2 here. The Hawks won the first one 25-19 in 21 minutes. Back left corner here is Amber Rosensteel, the fine searing junior for Oelwein.
We were talking about her service as they're going through their meetings, and like you said, she reminds you of Haley Morrison's serve, that real drop in the end. Yeah, they took her just to one.
Linus hits it on the far side. He goes off of a Oelwein player and out of bounds. We're knotted up at 1 early on here in set number 2. Hawks up 1-0. Beckman up 1-0 over Anamosa and Dyersville, 25-13. They win set number 1. We'll try to get you Western Dubuque and Monticello scores as well. All those teams are involved in 3A, 4A first round play tonight. Here it's Class 3A Region 6. Quarterfinal. Goebel with a smackdown to the back row. Diving effort by Rosensteel. Couldn't get there in time. Hawks winning 2-1. The Hawks are going for 15 in a row first round regional wins. Their last loss was back in 2001. Last time they were just a quarterfinals of region play. Front set, here's Collier smacking over. Front set, little tapper off the hands of Kleitz. Kolak now swatting it over his Linus. Back set, here's a little tapper to the far side. It's going to be out of bounds. Trying to poke it to that near side, right in front of Coach Mather, but it was out of bounds. Hawks lead 3-1.
Yeah, I think they knew that there was a spot open there, but they just went a little too far with it.
Fine driving this one over, miss hit there, but number 15, nothing called, but it falls to the ground. Abby Castley, the senior, not get a good handle on that one.
And usually on a serve they don't call too much, you know, they let you mishandle a bit. That was like down by waist almost.
As this one's hit under net by Oelwein, Hawks lead 5-1. A 4-point lead early on in set number 2. Hawks lead the match 1-0.
Oh, there you go.
And hitting it over there is Linus down the line. More Huskies can get there. 6-1, 5-point lead.
Talking about that lunchtime last night with the Menton girl. That's Haley Linus gets her turn tonight.
A little snackable. 6-1. This one back row, and now a bump over from the back.
Wow.
Over with the swat, but a block. Nice block by Abby Catsley. The senior makes up for error a little bit ago. Checking back in is Drew Becker. 6-2, 4-point advantage here for the Hawks now. Front set. Linus with the smackdown and got it to go.
You know,
7-2.
You're not going to put a block up on her. She is going to put it down on the 10-foot line, and she did.
This one's bumped up in the air. Now a push over to the back row. Kolak hits it, gets out of the way. Kleitz now. Goebel will smack in the back row. It's hit awkwardly and out of bounds. 8-2 now. The Hawks with the lead, and Coach Anderson wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 8-2 Hawks. Back after this in KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
John Swisher and Joan Salo back with you from Cedar Gymnasium. Hawks lead by 6 here early on in set number 2. This one is smacked down on the block by Drew Becker as Linus just a little tap at the net. Becker had it red. She was all over it. 8-3 Hawks lead.
Yeah, she's got some nice hands. She really can read what's happening over there.
Back right side.
And this is one thing the Hawks have to be careful with because when he has his timeouts, he really does light a fire.
As Fleich bumps it over the net. Oelwein now. Front set, left side. Backing up, poking it over the back row, out of bounds. Good eagle eye there. They're asking for a tip. There's nobody even close to tipping that ball.
No.
I'm not sure who they thought would have tipped that.
Yeah. Not even Ashley Goble can get up that high.
It was a looper high over the net and landed out of bounds. 9-3, a 6-point lead. That one split the defenders there as Linus got the ace. 10-3, 7-point lead. Run from out of bounds. Now bumped over by Becker. Puts it there up front. Front set. Here's Dimmer. Spins it over. Hit awkwardly, but saved back in play by Rosensteel. Now bumped over by the Huskies. 10-3. Fleich front set. Vasky with the riser there. Spin balls around. Now bumping it over is Libero Rowick. 7-point Hawk lead. Block back over. Goble bounce down off of Becker as it ping-pongs around and on Oelwein's side. 8-point lead, 11-3.
Very strong hit by Goble, and they had a good block set up on her, but she hit right through it that time.
Whoop. This one short arm into the net. They give the point right back to the Huskies. 11-4 now. Back right side. Here is number 10, Morgan Woodson, a senior, one of the 9 on the roster for Oelwein. Up front, front set. Vasky bounces it off the net. Gets it over. Oelwein with the answer. This one's bounced off the net. I don't think it touched.
I don't think it did either.
Ooh.
They're really calling for it. But
that hit the net.
That hit the antenna.
Yeah, at least the antenna.
Well, no.
But Oelwein gets it.
Yeah.
That's 11-5. With line drives over Goble. Puts up front. Vasky trying to poke it over. Short arms it, sends it into the net. It's 11-6.
Yeah, Vasky saw a hole there. You know, once again, Oelwein's having to fight back from a deficit, though. It's really hard to keep that up all night.
One laced over by Woodson. And a whistle and a
color in the net. Macy.
On the Hawks. The net violation, 11-7, 4-point lead. Front set in the middle, Linus hitting it back row and out of bounds. 11-7, a 4-point advantage.
11-8.
11-8, thank you, 3-point lead. This one popped over by Oelwein. Now Goble, back row. Goble sends it back down. Front set across the net. And we have a double hit whistle called on Oelwein.
You know, that was a 5-point run by Oelwein. I think one more point you would have had now. They're calling a timeout and having a little visit.
Here's Mangold. She'll smack it over. Bumped up in the air. Front set in the middle. Smacked over. Digging a roll. And Mangold cannot get it. Goes under the net. 12-9. A 3-point lead now.
Yeah, the senior Marissa Lammers had a nice little sweep of the arms there.
Two teams played at the Hawks Invitational here in Manchester back on September 17th. Hawks won 2-0. There is a point for Vasky. Low popper and got it down. Oelwein could not find the answer. 13-9 now.
You know, when she was going to place it again, she saw that opening again, went to the same spot, and it rolled about 5 feet over on the top of the net. She got it in.
Yes, indeed. That's a count. Doesn't matter how pretty it is. As Toll is serving for the Hawks. Oelwein gets back over twice. Now, for the riser. She brought authority that time.
That was the hard hitter, Vasky.
Kyra rose up. No popper that time. She hit that one. Some fierceness. 14-9. And some ups. Showed her ups. But she didn't get from her brothers. This one short on into the net by the Hawks.
I know you're going to pay for that.
Oh, I will later. 14-10. 4-point advantage here in favor of the Hawks here in set number 2, getting to the midway stages. This one lofted over to Mangold. Kleitz now rising up. Collier short on into the net. 14-11.
Once again, fighting their way back. Oelwein just really, they're not going to go down without a fight tonight.
Back middle. Lining over. Put. A little tapper over. And out. Just outside the line on the near side, right in front of Coach Anderson of Oelwein. It's 14-12.
You know, that was a very pretty tip by Macy. Just a little too strong, so it went right outside the line.
And Puts now on the return. Linus hits it back row. Diving dig there by Oelwein. Rosen still hits it hard down the line. Got it in. There's a 14-12 Hawk lead.
13.
14-13, 1-point lead now. This one hit awkwardly by Mangold, out of bounds, timeout. Coach Mather not happy. We're tied at 14. Here in set number 2. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Hawks get a point, break the streak there of Oelwein, 15-14, a 1-point lead. Nice little run there.
5-point run by them, yeah.
Here is Pollock serving back right side.
Very well-timed timeout for Mather.
Up front set. Here's a swat over the net, finds the back row. That one by Madison Meyer, the senior. So the Hawks have some work to do to pull away for a 2-0 lead. They're 10 points away, but tied at 15. This one's hit over by Rosensteel. Front set, Kleitz. Here's a smackdown with authority there by Haley Linus, 16-15.
You love seeing the fire come out in that girl.
Boy, can she rise up and hit it hard.
Head and shoulders above the net on that one. Here you go. I'll put it down for you.
Kleitz. Survey now, back right corner. Popped up by Oelwein, the middle of the floor, now tossed over Woods in the middle of the floor. Back set. Right corner. Here's Goebel. Nice. Trickles over the net and maybe off a fingernail and bounds down. Hawks lead by 2, 17-15. Update from Dyersville. Beckman wins set 2. They go up 2-0 over Anamosa. Beckman 9th ranked in Class 3A, favored to move on there tonight. They're up 2-0 now over the Lady Raiders. 17-15. Here, Hawks lead the match 1-0 and this set by 2. This one swatted over. Nice little run that time by Linus. Didn't get up that time, didn't hit it hard, but found the back of the breadbasket there where there was a dinner roll left, and the Hawks lead by 3, 18-15.
You know, that's the nice thing about her being a senior leader like that. She knows when to take some off and knows when to place it.
Back row, Warwick, front set. Skies it off the block as Collier goes off her hands out of bounds. 18-16 now. Point advantage. Rorig, the senior, libero serving. Lost it back row, let it go. Jake puts eagle eye there.
Eagle eye and ninja move to get out of the way of the ball.
A little kick, the arm flail back, get out of the way. This one served over by Foots, back set. Here's a swat, and might have been out of bounds. Flight played it. Might have went out right in front of Coach Mather, but she reached up, got a finger on it, and then puts it from behind. Couldn't get to it in time. 19-17, 2-point Hawk lead.
You know, and I wonder if she thought that there might have been a touch off the block there with Ashley.
That could be too. You have to make those, we talked about that before, those quick second decisions. Easier for us to see from up here. Front set, left side, Linus. Up towards the net.
Oh, that
was a two-hit violation call on Oelwein. Hawks lead by 3 here, 20-17.
You know, the thing that we have to be careful with the West Delaware Hawks, they can't do a 3-point run and then let them have 2 points back. They have to get that cushion and keep it.
And this one gets over the net, confused Becker, and it falls on Oelwein's side, 21-17, timeout Oelwein. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
(21-17) Hawks with the lead here in set number 2. Right at the net. Goebel gets the block. Dimmer was right next to her. Goebel gets credit for it. It's 22-17. Hawks are 3 points away from going up 2-0.
Great timing. Way to wait for the ball and battle at the net.
And now this one hit by Oelwein off the floor there by Emma Hayful. Goes out of bounds, and the Hawks lead by 6, 23-17. The back row off the serve, front set, left side. Little popper to the back row, going to be out of bounds. Hawks let it go, and they are up now by 7. Game point, 24-17. Linus serving, back row. Front set in the middle. Becker going to just push it over. Linus. Front set, the hammer by Dimmer, and there it is. 25-17. The Hawks a little more aggressive at the end and got the 8-point victory in this one as it lasts 19 minutes with the victory there. 25-17, Hawks go up 2-0. We'll take a break. We're back for more West Delaware postseason volleyball after this from KMCH Sports.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
John and Joan back with you from Cedar Gymnasium. We get set for game number 3 here. The Hawks winning this match 2-0 as the opening serve of the third set coming up now at 7:47. The Hawks winning 25-19 and 25-17, 21 and 19 minutes respectively. And Oelwein gets it back over after they serve it. Hawks now front set. Linus nails it over and blocked and out of bounds off the Huskies. Hawks lead 1-0.
Yeah, that wasn't just a nail, man. She was coming with the full arm swing on that. That had to hurt that girl's hand on the other side.
As back left side is Kleitch. Loops it over. Now there's a throw down there by Collier. It's hit back over by Oelwein. Kolak can't get there in the back row. Hawks tied 1-1.
I'd almost want to argue with that, though, the way how low that was when she pushed that. If it's down below your numbers, I guess I'd almost call that a throw. But
we've seen that before.
Some of our fans are doing that over here, too, just saying it's a throw.
But the officials don't agree.
They're not going to talk to me, are they? They just ignore me, John.
Waiting for a volleyball.
I told the young lady last night after the game when that changed her number because of blood, I said, you need to let the radio people know that.
Can you give us a look, send a note up or something? There's plenty of kids around. There's a toss over the net, a serve there by Oelwein. Bounds down right in front of Putz. 2-1, Oelwein has the lead. First time in a while.
I think the first time all night.
It might be. This one's short on into the net. And it's tied back up at 2.
They drew first blood second set, so that's about it.
This one angled over by Putz, hit near out of bounds. Now trying to bump over and they get it over in 3. What a hit there.
That was good.
Front set. No, the half windmill by Claire Dimmer. Gives her team the 1-point lead, 3-2.
She actually needs to say thank you for them for setting that free ball up for her. She's just got that pretty little windmill.
Yes, indeed. Putz too hard out the back end, out of bounds. And the Hawks tied at 3 here. Front set. There you go. As Linus pokes it in the back row. 4-3, the 1-point lead. Haley Linus back to serve. Hello to her mother, Amy, most likely listening in tonight, recovering from some surgery, and best wishes for her, quick healing, and get back at it for this postseason run for the Hawks.
You bet. Thinking of her.
As Linus line drives it over. Up in the middle of the court, bumped over now. Linus back row, bumped up front. Front set. Here's a tip over by Dimmer. And now Oelwein trying to answer, but it was his first 2-hit violation call the Huskies. And the Hawks lead by 2, 5-3.
It is the first time he called that on that setter, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Front set up top. There's a smack to the back row. Back set. Line drive into the net by Goebel, and a 4-hit violation called on the Hawks. 5-4, 1-point Hawk lead here. Bumped up by Kleitz. Left side, Baskey. Hit off the hands of Oelwein. Dimmer was there for that cover. Goebel hits it over. Now into the net, under the net. Off of Oelwein, Hawks lead 6-4. Back right side, this is Mangold, the lefty. Senior jump serve, wants it over the middle, awkward hit, bumped up, now swatted over, and Dimmer cannot get the clean block. It goes off of her left hand, falls down behind her. That time it was Morgan Woodson, the senior, with the kill.
And she's pretty mad at herself. She's still down there saying, come on now. Because she knows her hands need to be a little stronger on that block.
Back middle. Serving this one over is Madison Jackson, a senior. Front set. There's a windmill by Dimmer. As somehow Oelwein got it back over. Now low volley here. Just thrusted over the net there by Kleitz. 7-5, 2-point lead.
Excellent coverage on that 10-foot line by Mangold. That was just a beautiful pass. She moved her body right at the right second.
Back right corner. Lindauer now. Up in the air by Oelwein. Front set, middle of the net, little poker to the back row. There's Linus. Now the half windmill by Collier. Off the set by Kleitz. Front set in the middle. Good cover there, but the hit, line driver by Mangold went right in the net, and Collier could not get an answer off the net to do anything with it. 7-6, 1-point Hawk lead.
Yeah, Mangold got caught moving backwards on that. Her defense needed to be set on that.
Now back left corner, swatting it over, popping up in the air. Front set, pinball around, bumped up, front set in the middle. Now lofted over, puts. There's a hammer over by Collier, got the point. Hawks lead by 2 now, 8-6.
That was a nice quick set by Macy for Collier, too. She's really getting her up in the air and timing that right.
Back right corner. This is Kolak. Line drive over, 8-6. Front set, cross the net, little poker in the middle there. There is Linus. Kleitz back to Linus, down the line. Libero Rodriguez there. A fist over to Kolak. This is a... Yeah. Collier got it over somehow, and Oelwein couldn't handle it.
You know, I think Collier was going up for the quick set, and Macy's set was just off enough that it went over the net.
9-6. Here's Kolak lining it over. The 3-point Hawk lead. This one at one-handed fist bump right in the middle there, the breadbasket. Foots cannot get there in time. 9-7.
3-point run by the Hawks, keeping only with a 2-point cushion. They still need to keep that focus. And, when somebody fists it over like that, that's just, a little bit of the hard stuff to cover.
Front set, Linus, the hard kill, block out of bounds off of Oelwein. 10-7, 3-point lead. Here in set number 3, Hawks lead the match 2-0. 2-0, I should say, not 10-0. We're not playing extra tonight. Beckman beat Anamosa twice in Dyersville 2-0, 25-13 and 25-12. Whites with the serve. The back set is mishandled anyway. It was out of bounds. 2-hit violation called, 11-7.
I think that he's watching her a little closely now. This third set, he sees that she's getting tired, and she really is having some two hit.
Front set, the little tapper to the middle. There is Kolak, the net violation call. The Hawks give up the point. Huskies have it 11-8 now.
I think it was Collier that when she went up the block, her arm caught it.
This one laced over off the serve. Back set, Here's Collier. Finding the near side, got it down. Great hit by Lauren Collier on the far side. She'll come out for a breather. Dimmer is in. Puts is in the back row to serve. Kolak's back with her. Kleitz is in the middle. It is Linus, Dimmer, and Goebel up front, left to right. 12-8, 4-point lead. Puts, sends it over. Up front, nobody there, but a little poke over the net got it done. Nice. Oh, and there is a kill out the back end. It was out of bounds. And Oelwein gets it back.
Janela wants to call a touch. He's not going to let her. He's going to say, come here.
Oh.
She's saying the block touch.
Now he's asking his floor official.
Mm-hmm.
And asking Janela to
And he's not supposed to do that. She's supposed to go over and talk to him.
Now he's going to go over. Mr. Gudenek is going to go over and talk to his stand-up official, Mr. Paddock. And now this time, Mr. Anderson saying, what's going on here?
Well, and I have to agree with Janela on that, though, because I thought the ball changed direction a little bit. I wasn't watching the block as close as I could have, but if the ball changes direction, it's touching something. I'm on Janela's side.
And absolutely. As the thing is, she's the only one that called it.
Well, and I think if she would have called it with a little bit more quickness and,
And that's what Coach Anderson's going to say. How come no one else called it?
Exactly.
She's over there. They do change it. Yeah. They change it and give it to the Hawks.
I think they just wanted to call it with more authority.
Coach Anderson asking Mr. Gudenek here how that could be changed like that. 13-8, the 5-point lead.
Well, because she's the line judge and she saw a touch.
That's right.
It's that simple.
Foots. Line drives it over. Popped up in the air. Trying to avoid the line. She steps on the line as the Oelwein player. It's 14-8, 6-point lead. Timeout here coming for Oelwein. The 6-point lead. We'll take a break with them. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Peace of mind. That's what high-tech communications can provide for you with a security system and video surveillance system for your business. You may also be eligible for a discount on your business insurance. Doesn't it make sense to see what high-tech communications can do for your business? High-tech communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
John and Joan back with you from Manchester. Goebel swats it over after the Huskies got a point. 14-9 Hawks lead. They're up in the match 2-0. Here's a little doink over there by Dimmer. And a hit by Becker. Goes off of the block up front of the Hawks. Now Linus smacked it through a block. Dimmer right there for two-handed push. Boy, Oelwein is answering everything the Hawks have here. This is a swat, but can't answer that. That's a hard block by Dimmer. Hawks lead by 6, 15-9.
You know, I tell you, I don't know what he says in his timeouts, but man, does his team come out with energy every single time.
As the serve over there by Linus, hit back over quickly, Kleich. Puts, now Goebel gets it over a block, hit in the back row. Lined over, up front set. Dimmer off the block of Becker's left finger nail on her left hand of her pinky, 16-9.
She does a lot of those, but they fall right in the right spot, don't they?
Yes, indeed, 16-9. Linus can't get that one up and over the net, short on that one. It's a 6-point lead, 16-10. Some score updates here. Beckman has advanced on, the number 9 team in Class 3A as they take down Anamosa in the Lady Raiders season. 25-8 was the last one. 25-13, 25-12, 25-8. Western Dubuque is up 2-0 on Clear Creek Amana down in Tiffin tonight. And Monticello lost on the road in Center Point to Center Point Urbana 3-0 tonight. Here at 17-10 Hawks. Once popped around, now right side, angling over is Spike, hit and out of bounds. 18-10 make that now, the 8-point lead, another timeout for Oelwein. Straight up 8 o'clock, we'll take a timeout. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
John and Joan back with you along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey on Main Street in Manchester. As here, it's the Hawks leading 18-10. They lead the match 2-0. This one goes too hard out the back end, out of bounds. 19-10, 6 points away are the Hawks from winning a program 15 first round quarterfinal regional games, matches in a row. This one pushed over the net. Dimmer and Kleitz were there. Diving effort from Vasky. Couldn't get there in time. 19-11 now. Two of our three other area schools in action tonight, getting victories so far. Western Dubuque up 2-0 as Monticello fell to CPU. Beckman beat Anamosa in other regional play tonight. As 20-11 now, the ball goes out of bounds off of Oelwein. 20-11, the 9-point lead. as the 9-point advantage. Lindauer, line drive over. Bumped up by the Libero, now front set, hit to the back row. This is now swatted over by Collier and out of bounds. 20-12 now. Look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard. The Cubs and the Dodgers tied at zeros in the top of the third. Cubs down 2-1 in that series. We need some offense and to show some life tonight, and really would like a win tonight, of course, in LA.
They definitely need a win.
Yes. As 20-12 the lead here for the Hawks. This one falls down. They call it on.
Oh, now they're going to go have a little bit about
talk about this one.
Because I don't think he can call a number on that one.
The winner of the series, which hopefully the Cubs can come back and get it, will take on the Cleveland Indians in the World Series. They beat Toronto earlier today.
Really?
3-0. They win that series 4-1. Cubs Indians.
Yeah.
Series.
How many years has it been since the Indians has been?
Indians, it's been, I believe they were in 95. 1995. Cubs, of course, it's been 1945. Since they've been in a World Series, and of course,
we're all hoping for them.
1908 since they've won. Only 108 years. This one smacked over by Collier. This one's hit off of Collier now by Oelwein. There's a shiver by Kleich. Pinballed around, hit over, and found empty court space. Diving in the back row, Linus couldn't get there in time. It's 20-13.
You know, the setter just decided, if you're going to do shiver at me, I'm going to shiver right back at you. And she hit our breadbasket on that one.
Thank you to Jamie Vasky. They did make it in 95, I believe, against the Braves, but they also were there in 1997.
Okay.
So it's been 19 years for the Cleveland Indians. Here is a hard hit out of bounds by Linus. 20-13.
Now, you know, in a closer game, this three-point run by them is going to be one of those times where the Hawks really need to take that breath and get this back now.
This one's bumped around. Now Putz. Side bumps it over. 5 points away. Front set. We'll push over in the middle. There is Putz. Now at the net, fighting for it. Kleich tapped it over. Putz bumped it up. Kleich with a hammer. Oelwein trying to answer. They tip it back over. Linus gets it from Kleich right on the net, but hit the net. Come back over here out of bounds by the Hawks. It's 20-15. Oelwein not going to go away quietly here.
They're not. That's a 4-point run against him, and that's something that Mather does not want to see, especially when you're this close to the end of the game.
Bumped up in the air, now sideways bump over. Back set, swung bump to Collier. Front set to Vasky. In the middle, swatted over, back row out of bounds. Good eagle eye there by Putz, letting that one go. Hawks are 4 points away, it's 21-15.
You know, when they stop the run on an error by Oelwein, but most of the time on a run like that, you want to stop it with authority and show them that you're not going to let them in here.
And this one is sent over on the ace by Kolak, 22-15, 3 points away. Kolak again, right back corner. Line drives it over, popped up in the air by Rohrig. Front set in the middle, line driver. Mangold hits it, but out of bounds. Back up behind the student section, lands in a bleacher 3 rows from the top as the Oelwein player has to help out. Throws it back on the floor. 22-16, Hawks lead by 6, 3 points away.
Nice hard hit and a very valiant effort by Mangold to get that. She put her body right in front of it.
Kolak, front set, cross the net, Linus. Pop back over by Becker, diving effort by Kolak, sent over by Linus, great effort by Liz Kolak. This one in the net, fun ball around. That's got to be at least 5 hits, and it bounds down. Maybe only 4. Bounds down on Oelwein's side, 23-16.
You could almost give him 4.5 because it kind of rolled on the 2-year-old.
Sure seemed like more than 4. Kleich line drives it over. 2 points away the Hawks from moving on in the postseason. Nothing was called there. Boy, what is going on?
It's getting a little sloppy right now.
Your whistle.
I'm kind of disappointed. It's getting a little sloppy.
They just chirped the whistle. No one heard it. They kept playing.
More hits on
4 hits was thrown on Oelwein. We're at game point. 24-16. Up front, back set. Here's a hammer over. Fleich puts it out of bounds. 24-17. And back middle. Ready to serve it over. Oelwein to Kolrock. Front set. Goebel with the hammer. And there it is. Hawks win. They move on to next Tuesday night right back here at Cedar Gymnasium. They take on the winner of North Bend Valley and Waukon. Most likely North Bend Valley, a 19-14 record coming in tonight, as the Hawks get the 25-17 victory here in this one. As we will take a timeout, come back, start a post game, and break this one down. We're back at this from KMCH Sports.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium, a quick one here tonight as the West Delaware Hawks take down the Oelwein Huskies 25-19, 25-17, and 25-17, 3-0 in an hour and 2 minutes, 75-53 the total score Wasn't the best volleyball. They know they got to pick it up at times. We've seen this team do this all season long. They usually get it done. But Coach Mather, and when you play tougher competition here down the road, and for games when you lose and you're done, they're going to have to pick it up and consistently play some full matches.
And they kept them down to the smaller runs that third game. They kept them down to 2s and the 3s, and that's really, as a coach, what you want to do. You know that teams are going to get a few on you, but then you have to get a stop and get it back. So I think that was one goal that they accomplished the third game. But, man, it just seemed like it got a little sloppy toward the end by actually both teams. There was a lot of just kind of ping-ponging it back and forth like we talk, and it wasn't as impressive as I wished it would have been.
As the Hawks move their record to 41-4, the number 3 team in Class 3A, they end Oelwein season at 12-24. So advancing on to Tuesday night as they will take on the winner of the North Fayette Valley Walk-On match. We will try to check into that and see if we can get a final on that one. There'll be one of those teams next Tuesday night right here at Cedar Gymnasium. So a comfy setting. You're here for your first 2 matches. That's a good feeling for these girls. Don't have to travel. You're in that home match routine, so that they'll practice and get their game faces on again for Tuesday night and when their postseason trail continues.
And it really does make a difference when you get to play at home. This is your home court, and you're very proud to have a nice facility like this, too, especially when you give your radio people carpet for them to be up here.
Beautiful. Yes,
but, the focus at practice is going to be let's stop those runs. Let's not, the serving I thought looked pretty darn good tonight, but just sometimes the passing fell through. But of course, then they threw some stuff over that the kids weren't ready for also. So you got to take that into consideration too.
As the Hawks get the victory here tonight, Joni, we will see you Tuesday night right back here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for your time as always, Joan Salo. As Brett Mather will join us here, the head coach of West Delaware Volleyball, coming up here as our post-game show continues. The Hawks get the 3-0 match win. Beckman beating Anamosa tonight in 3, 25-13, 25-12, and 25-8. As CPU winner over Monticello in Center Point tonight, 3-0. Last check, Western Dubuque was defeating Clear Creek Amana down in Tiffin tonight, 2-0. Here it's the Hawks 3-0, 75-53 total match score. Total match time 1 hour and 2 minutes as the Hawks improve on to 41-14. A quick break. We'll come back to wrap it up here from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Wald LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Wald LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium one final time tonight. The Hawks get the 3-0 win, 75-53. Total match score, 1 hour and 2 minutes. Total time in this one. Brett Mather, fine head coach of West Delaware Hawks, joins me now. 41-4 now the record. And the West Delaware volleyball program has won 15 first-round regional play matches now. You take care of business tonight over Oelwein. What were your thoughts overall on this one?
Well, I thought Oelwein played extremely well tonight. I thought they brought a lot of energy. I felt like they played more to win than we did, to be quite honest. Fortunately for us, we were the better team, so we came out on top there. But, I wasn't happy at all with our play, and our girls weren't happy with our play at all. And quite frankly, we talked a lot about that's how we've been practicing the last couple of days, and it showed on the court there. So we had a nice long talk after the match was over, and we got to make some changes if we're going to get to where we want to be.
Absolutely, and we talked about the consistent play of playing at that level against teams like this, who you're really favored about, and just playing the volleyball how you want to play, and that's been the whole thing the whole season long here, playing consistent, more consistent.
Well, exactly. When you're better than a team, you got to go out there and show it, and we didn't do that tonight. So we have new focus for the next 4 practices, and we're going to take advantage of it. I told the girls that I've got a little chip on my shoulder right now, and so should they. So we're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to turn that negative how we played tonight into a positive by having some great practices, because I firmly believe that how you practice, how you play. We practiced terrible the last couple of days and didn't do anything about it to pick it up, and we played like that tonight. So we got to change it. We got to turn it around.
No other scores in yet from Region 6. North Fayette Valley or Waukon will be at the opponent Tuesday night. Right back here, you get we talked with Joan before she left. You get the home setting. You don't have to travel. You get that routine again, and you'll either bring in North Fayette Valley or Waukon.
Right, and what a great crowd here tonight. I'm sorry they got to watch that, but hopefully doesn't scare them away from coming back, next week to watch the match there. That'll be that'll be a good match. It's the 2 before state there. So, great crowd tonight, and I definitely appreciate that. I saw a lot of faces back, some students back, some past graduates back. So, I love seeing that. I love chatting with them after the game here. So, for all those that didn't get to make it here, hopefully you guys made it sound a little like we were playing a little better on the radio than we actually did.
We always try to bring the color to it.
Exactly.
And the Hawks in this region number 6, really the other favorite team. The matchup on paper, Osage, the 14th ranked team with their 30-11 record there. But overall in this region 6, how much have you looked at it or had time to even scout, or is it pretty much take care of yourselves?
Well, it's certainly going to be take care of ourselves now. We certainly know some about them, but we've got to focus on us. That's the biggest thing, and that's who we control. So that's going to be what we're after the next several practices.
All right, best of luck to you. Enjoy your few days of rest and practice here, and then we'll see you next Tuesday night right here.
All right, well, Swiss, we appreciate you covering as always.
Absolutely. Brett Mather, head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as his team gets their 41st victory of the season. They take down the Oelwein Huskies 25-19 in 21 minutes, 25-17 in 19 minutes, and 25-17 in 22 minutes. 1 hour and 2 minutes, 75-53. The total match scores. The Hawks improve on. They win their 15th first-round postseason match in a row. Haven't lost a postseason quarterfinal region match since 2001. As the Hawks advance on to Tuesday night right here at Cedar Gymnasium, we'll have it for you around 6:50 as they'll take on the winner of that North Fayette Valley and Waukon match that took place tonight in West Union. I want to set the table for the rest of the week sports coverage-wise. Nothing tomorrow night. Friday night we'll have Week 9 of the high school football season as the West Delaware Hawks are in Maquoketa to take on the Cardinals around 7:15. Jamie Vasky, Aaron Blaine, and Bill Logan will bring you all that action from Jackson County on a Friday night after the Football Friday Night pregame show with yours truly starting around 6:45. Our area online and playback game of the week will be from near Troy Mills at North Run High School football field to be exact, as the Lynx still have an outside chance of the playoffs. It's going to take a win of a very good Wapsie Valley team on Friday night and then some help on Friday night as well. But the Lynx hosting Wapsie Valley Friday night. Dan McClain and I will have all the action around 7:15, 7:30 there as it's senior night after a JV game. And then the varsity contest will start from Northland. We'll have that for you live on KMCH and play back after the West Delaware game on Friday night right here from KMCH Sports. Saturday morning, of course, Coach Ketch, Mike Johnson, and the Coach's Corner on Saturday morning at 9 a.m., as that'll take you up to pregame coverage inside the 10 o'clock hour. Join in progress pregame coverage from the Hawkeye Radio Network as the Hawkeyes are at home in Kinnick Stadium trying to make it 3 wins in a row as they host the 10th-ranked Badgers of Wisconsin. All that coverage for you with a kickoff at 11 a.m. A score here in region number 6. Osage gets a 3-0 win over Clear Lake as Osage now 31-11. They're a number 14 team in Class 3A. As we want to send our condolences, our sympathy to the Demmer and Newhouse family. Claire Demmer was playing with a heavy heart tonight. Claire lost her uncle. Mike Newhouse passed away in the last couple of days. Our thoughts to Claire and her family for that loss of Mike Newhouse. As the Hawks move on to second round play next Tuesday night right here in Manchester, as they'll take on the winner of North Van Valley and Wacon. That is going to do it tonight. John Swisher saying thank you to Joan Salo, as always, for her great insight and knowledge of West Delaware volleyball. For in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, doing a great job running the controls as always. John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Wednesday night. So long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.
This is number 78, Caleb Zeezer for the West Delaware Hawks. Please join us this Friday